Hello everyone, so it's been about 10 minutes since I finished my last video, which was a get ready with me doing this makeup look. So if you are interested, a link will be down below. I will upload that one first, so link will be in the description box down below. But today is going to be a huge haul of stuff that I have bought because I love filming these videos. I think they are some of the best. They're entertaining. They're also relaxing for me because I'm just showing you stuff that I've bought. I don't have to make sure that I'm perfect. I'm going to go through it and just show you everything. Basically, it's just Lush, Colourpop, Colette, which is a jewelry store, and then just some miscellaneous items. I'm going to go through the miscellaneous items first, and then I'll go through the categories of the brands. One of my best friends had to suddenly move out by herself. And she realized that most of the makeup that she has, she never used. So I completely didn't even realize it was her that was selling it. Otherwise I would have bought everything because she actually had so many high-end eyeshadow palettes. I would have absolutely loved, but I got these last few items from her. The first one is the Kylie by Kylie Jenner Pressed Body Glow. You may have seen me using this in previous videos. I don't know, I can't remember what I've uploaded and what I haven't. If not, I've been using this as a mirror. Every time I'm filming, I used it in the video when I did this makeup. Every time I'm filming, or if I'm just sitting on my bed doing my makeup, this is the mirror that I use. It's actually pretty damn good. It's really nice. But this is basically supposed to be a highlighter for your body, but because I have a tattoo on this shoulder, I have a bright blue rose tattoo on this shoulder, I don't highlight my body, so I use this on my face. It looks like it has a really strong yellow gold tone to it, but to be completely honest, it hasn't got much of a tint whatsoever. Along with that, I mentioned in my previous favorites video, I have the Kylie, I think this is just the Kylie Jenner Pressed Powder palette. So this one is the one that is all pink and purple peachy tones, and I really like this. I was wearing this in my previous favorites video, I think it was. Link will be down below anyway, but I was wearing my red flannel shirt. I've worn this palette quite a few times. Honestly, this square here, or these three shades, would honestly be beautiful wedding makeup. I will say these two shades and that one on the end I pretty much haven't really used much, but the bronzy shade is gorgeous. I mean, that one looks like a beautiful, beautiful shade. These two peachy colors are gorgeous. Also chose the Tartiest Pro To Go palette. This is amazing. I've wanted to try Tarte eyeshadows for so long, but I wanted to buy a mini palette as opposed to a huge one, just in case I didn't like it. And this is perfect. I actually once was shopping at Mecca Maxima and had this in my little shopping bag. They give you the in-store little baskets, but the basket was black and this was black, and the person never, the checkout person never actually picked it up. I think they missed it in the bag. So I chose this one straight away. First off, it's a high-end palette, and second of all, I've wanted to try Tarte for so long. These almost smell like chocolate, but I kid you not, this is a green and blue-eyed person's dream. This is something I completely jumped on as well. This is the Colourpop Misunderstood Disney Villains palette. I wanted to buy this when it first came out, when it was actually released, but I never got around to it, and I refused to just buy one item from Colourpop because it takes so long for items to arrive. I mean, when it's not COVID, it takes, I think I've had 2 orders from Colourpop outside of COVID, and it was 2 weeks to the day that I bought it that I received it. So I refuse to just order one thing, so that's why I save up and buy a few, but that's why I jumped on this one as well. I'm not gonna lie, the reason why I wanted this is for the shade Diablo, Forest of Thorns, and Pain and Panic. These shades are beautiful. I will admit, I kind of don't really use the matte shades in here, although I will say that matte white is beautiful. It's the best matte white I've ever used. It's creamy, it's not chalky, it's not powdery. I always mix the shade Mongrels and flots them together. I never really use them by themselves. Last palette is from Too Faced. It is the Boss Lady Beauty Agenda Best Year Ever 2018 palette. I was unaware they'd even released this, but I jumped on it because it's a Too Faced palette. It has the sleeve. I've never tried Too Faced eyeshadows before. I think the only thing I've actually tried from Too Faced is the Better Than Sex mascara and the Chocolate Soleil bronzer. I think I have a lipstick that I bought ages ago, but I'm like scared to try it because it's so expensive. But that is what the palette looks like. I think this is a fake because it just smells like baby powder. Straight up just smells like baby powder. And I mean, it looks real on the outside, but then when you open it, I mean, I don't know if you can see, but this color is supposed to be called Snow Day, and the N is upside down. This one is supposed to be faux fur only, but it says faux fut only, F-U-T. I'm not trying to swear, sorry guys. So yeah, and I've looked up what the real one looks like, and some of these shades look different, but I will say this is really nice. I have 3 items from the balm. Now the balm is sold here at Target, but they had items on clearance. I don't know if they're getting rid of the brand in the store or if just stuff was on clearance for the sake of it being on clearance. But I bought 2 blushes because I never buy new blushes. But I've come to realize I don't like shimmery blushes. And I have a good few that are shimmery. So they're not bad, it's just I prefer a matte finish. So I just bought these because they were $5. So they're the In Stain blushes. This one is in the shade Houndstooth, and I have swatched this. Now this one does fall out unfortunately because I dropped it. I've swatched it and I've used it, but that is just like the most beautiful, almost purple toned, like everyday shade for me, and I absolutely love it. It's not a complete matte, like it's almost got a little bit of that satin finish. This one is in the color Pinstripe, which is a little bit different than what I normally use. Like this is almost like a flat out cool toned purple, and I kind of like it. I've swatched it again, and again, it's not that flat out extreme matte. Like for some reason on my skin, it doesn't look like a complete flat matte, but the shades are nice and they blend nicely. I mean, to be honest, a blush would have to be so bad for me to hate it. And the balm, I haven't tried this yet. This is the Balm Shelter Tinted Moisturizer. This was on clearance for $10, and the reason why I bought it is I don't have a tinted moisturizer. Box here, I'm not going to show you the other side because it's got my address on it, is my Colourpop order. When I can find a pair of scissors, I will open it. This is the 3rd order I've done from Colourpop, and I would have honestly bought so much more items had things been in stock. I also went on there to buy their brow pomade in the golden blonde colour, and they seem to have don't sell the pomade anymore. All their brow pencils were sold out, all their mascaras were sold out. I've noticed, restocked a lot of their eyeshadow palettes. They don't have half of their lip products that they used to. I mean, some of the lip liners that I have, they don't have anymore. I noticed they don't have half of the lip products, the colours I mean. Yeah, I would have bought so much more stuff from Colourpop had they actually had stuff in stock. I mean, I've been trying for about, I think, 5 or 6 months, honestly, to try and buy the No Filter matte foundation, but they're all sold out. Wrapped up in bubble wrap. I only got just a couple of items, not too many, because again, everything I wanted was sold out or just flat out not available, so I didn't get much. But I got a couple of items, some things I've been wanting. I did buy another lippy sticks because I really like them. I have 2. I have Cookie, and I think the other colour is called Dream. I could be wrong. But I bought the shade Aquarius because this is slightly cooler toned than the other ones that I have. And sometimes those other ones that I have are a little bit too warm, so I thought I'll mix them together and it can create like a little bit of that more neutral tone. So also because I collect most of the items that Kathleen Lights makes, but I really like the lippy sticks. I only have nude shades, I don't have bright colours. But yeah, this is the colour Aquarius because I've noticed it's a bit cooler toned, and I thought I can just mix them together with the others to make my own custom shade. I bought another cream gel liner, and this one is in Honey Dude For years, I mean like 5 or 6 years, I have wanted like a nude colored eyeliner. Pretty much, because I used black, I used white, but I needed like a nude. Because there are times where I don't want my waterline to be stark white, but I don't want to wear like a black either. So I bought the color Honey Dude because this is basically like a normal, like, I don't know, skin tone fleshy color. So it's not going to be like super intense and bold. I've got the black one of these, and it's not as black as I would hope, but it does wear nicely, so that is why I will buy these. Honestly, I would have bought the entire vault of lip liners, the entire vault of all the eyeliners. That includes the, maybe not the liquid ones because their brush is very, very long and I don't think I would have liked them. But I would have bought the entire vault of all of the eyeliner pencils. I would have bought the entire vault of lip liners. But they're all out of stock, and they've been out of stock for months. Yet another lip gloss, and I didn't actually know this was part of the Frozen collection. I've actually never seen Frozen. So this is basically like a clear with glitter in it, because I don't have one like this. I wish I would go back to the doe foot applicator. I love the smell of theirs. I've got 3 Colourpop lip glosses now. I have Fairy Floss, which still has the doe foot applicator. Colourpop, if you are listening, go back to the doe foot applicator. I hate the brush. I cannot blend my lip gloss in with any other lip product while it's a brush. I mean, it's terrible. Please go back to the doe foot applicator. If anyone agrees with me, please let me know. But I don't know why. I just saw this online and it really just stuck to me. If they had a gold one, I would have got that too, but they don't. And I got 2 eyeshadow palettes. Because basically, I'm going to be collecting eyeshadow palettes over everything else. Now I know I just bought an eyeliner, but I don't have one in that color. You know, that kind of justifies it. So from now on, I'm going to do a tea talk tonight or tomorrow, talking about everything that I want to change. But basically, I want to narrow it down to 1, 2, maybe 3 items in each category. So maybe 3 foundations, maybe, you know, 3 blushes, maybe 2 or 3 bronzers, that type of thing. But I want to collect eyeshadow palettes. I want all the eyeshadow palettes. But I bought the Colourpop Bare Necessities palette because I've heard so many good things about this. This box feels amazing. It's textured. It feels almost like leather. Oh my god. Like I can see why their eyeshadow palettes are just so good. Oh my god, it's the same texture as the box. I mean, their lip gloss packaging feels quite cheap. The Lippy Sticks packaging feels quite cheap. But they step it up in their eyeshadows, and I find that's like where it's at. This just looks so nice. Really, this is my total aesthetic. I mean, oh my god. If I could, my entire car inside would not be black. Unfortunately, they make cars black. I've never seen this in person. This is a total unboxing. I only got this morning and oh, wow. Okay, a few of them are a little jank, but that's okay. It's been in transit and oh my god, it looks so nice. This would totally be an amazing wedding makeup palette as well. Whether you want cool tones, whether you want warm tones or neutrals, I think this would be great. Like these few, I can see myself loving this palette. Like, oh my god, neutral person's dream. The last Colourpop item is the Kathleen Lights So Jaded palette. The day she released the photos that this was coming out on her Instagram, I fell in love with it. But unfortunately, I think at the time I had car registration or something. I can't exactly remember. I just know at the time I couldn't spend money on this. Just these 2 palettes and these 3 items came to like $145. So if that tells you how Colourpop's currency conversion is, They need a currency converter on their website, because I will say, I never know how much money to keep in my account when I'm actually buying items. I will say this, I know this is going off on a tangent, but my cart could say $70 something, I go pay for it and it'll take out like 120. So I really need Colourpop to put like a currency conversion on their website so I actually know how much items cost. So I've never seen the inside of this except for photos, and you know photos never do things justice. I'm just going, oh. This one doesn't have a mirror. I don't know if the Bare Necessities one does either, but that doesn't bother me. But oh my god, look at that. It's got the peridot shade, the same as, what's it called? The Diablo color. Almost the same. The emerald, that is an emerald color I'm going to use. I hate it when they do one that's like really dark, like this shade, and it's green. I never really use that. I just keep stopping recording, I don't know why. But for those of you that have never seen it, this is the inside of the So Jada palette. It's upside down, I'm sorry guys. This one has the shade Topaz and Opal that are like those pressed glitters that you're not supposed to use on your eyes. Don't seem to be as chunky as the ones that are in my like Baby Got Peach palette and stuff, so I might. I mean, putting Opal over the top of Aquamarine would be beautiful. But again, I can see this is going to be a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful palette, and I'm going to absolutely love it so much. I have this bag from Colette. Colette, this is a jewelry store here in Australia. It's not like real diamonds and stuff. They do sell a few expensive items that are like genuine jewelry, but like on the lower end stuff, if you understand. But I refuse to buy like real jewelry, but they sell everything from like handbags. They even sell some phone cases, wallets. My wallet that I use is from Colette. My grandma got me that for my birthday a year and a half ago, I think. So they sell hair scrunchies, and I don't know why, but since my hair has been this colour, I feel like dressing up my hair. A few people that I work with wear scrunchies and stuff, and I don't know. I don't really wear that much jewelry all the time when we go out. Like, you'll never see me have a ring, a bracelet, earrings and a necklace on. I feel like that is way too much, absolutely way too much, unless you are fully dressing up and going somewhere formal. So I feel like I'll just dress up my hair sometimes, especially as my hair gets longer and I can put it in the bottom of a braid, or like when my hair's looking nicer I can put my hair in a bun and you know, stuff like that. I got this dark bronzy colour because I feel like that'd go really nice with my hair, and it would also just go really well with like colours that I wear as well, particularly in the winter. And I could not pass this one up. This one is supposed to kind of go around a ponytail or your bun, and you put the bow at the front and it's supposed to like just drape around. I probably would put my hair more at the back of my head, my bun more at the back of my head than up here if I was using this, but please just ignore my hair. They had these in several different colours, but I fell in love with this dark emerald green. It's like that velvety feel. I mean, these are only $6. They had 40% off all hair accessories, plus there's a lot of items in here. I did not purchase all of this at once, but in order to get more sales, like raising amount of money they actually have, they have put on 3 for $10, and some items are 4 for $10. So that is why I've got so many items. Stuff I bought is rings because I'm obsessed with rings. I don't really buy bracelets. I have bracelets, but I don't really wear them that much because I now have an Apple Watch, as well as I bought myself a medical alert bracelet. I don't actually have it right now. It should be coming this week. I've been needing a medical bracelet for about 7 years now. But I will have one of those, and I'm still deciding if I want to put it near my Apple Watch or on my other arm. But basically, they're things I will wear all the time, and you know, the novelty of wearing a bracelet kind of goes down. But rings, I freaking love. So I found this one, which is gold, and it just has a little emerald jewel in the middle. I like them to be simple like this. I don't like ones that are full on huge, and like I hate the ones where you get them and the things are like this and they'll cover your whole hand. It's just no. I need a size large in a ring because I have quite fat fingers down here, unfortunately. This says it was $8.99, but all these things were on like the 3 for $10, so just ignore the pricing on these. Thin. So I found this set as well. It's just got 3. It's got one with like a flat casing on it. This one looks like it's almost like a thicker chain, and this one has a flat face, but it's like printed. I call that like a sunflowery star print. So I just found these ones. These pair of earrings, because I know I say I don't change my earrings, but when we packed up all our stuff to move, I did not bring my actual jewelry box with me, and I don't have any earrings with me at all. And since I've been watching TV shows like Jane the Virgin and stuff like that, I don't know, I feel like sometimes I need to change my earrings. Not that I had that many to begin with, because I wasn't an earring person, but I'm trying to be, and seeing as these were all on like a really big discount, I thought, why not? So I just got myself this basic rose gold pair, because I just wanted a gold pair, silver pair, and a rose gold, and then we'll go from there. Next up, I have this other set of gold rings. I didn't realize one of these has Sailor Moon engraved in it, but it's just a big set of like multiple gold rings. Some have little stones in them, some don't, different patterns. And I thought, like, you know, $10 for some of these things. Found this other set as well, which has one that's got like a little flower on it that's almost got little bronzy stones in it, which I really like. This one is called the Flower Ring Pack, in case you can't see. But yeah, I did buy this ring because this is pretty much as ornate as I will go, because I really don't like them to be too blingy, because then I feel like people think they're an engagement ring, like your small ones that are really blingy. But I found this silver one and I really like it, and I thought that's about as big as I will go. But on, you know, maybe my birthday or some nights where I want to show off a little bit more, that one. This, it's yellow gold, but to be completely honest, I think it could very easily take on a rose gold look. And it's just got two little stones in the front. One is a teardrop, one's a square. But it's just kind of simple with two little stones in it. I thought that'd be great, you know, just for me to put on one hand type of thing. I got this necklace, and I nearly bought the gold version of it today, but I've got that many necklaces. I'm actually going to have to go through like my drawer things that I've got to sort things out. But it's just a simple like little gold ball chain, because all my necklaces, or most of them, are quite long. So if I was sitting here with them on now, you guys would just see the chain. You would not see the pendant at all. So I have a few shorter chain ones, so you can see the actual necklace, slash if I've got a strapless shirt on, a little bit lower cut one, a dress or something else. I don't know, watching things like Jane the Virgin and a few others, seeing how they dress them up, and I know it's a TV show, but even watching Pretty Little Liars and things like that, seeing them actually accessorize, it makes me want to. You can also get just a plain pair of silver earrings, because I just said I wanted a rose gold, a gold, and a silver just to start off with, because I don't have any earrings here. So these ones aren't too heavy, they're little, just, I don't know, textured. I would rather have texture like this in my earrings than coloured stones, like coloured jewels and things like that. I also have these little gold ones, which are quite light and dangly as well. I can't wear very heavy earrings, particularly in my bottom holes, but like I just hate earrings that have like any sort of weight to them. That's probably why I never change them, but also, you know, if I don't get myself used to changing them, that's never going to happen. But yeah, so I just have a gold, a silver, and a rose gold pair. I already opened this set of rings because I actually wore them, or two of them, to one of my best friend. It's actually the one who gave me the makeup items, her 21st. But I got this set of like 3 little textured gold rings. I am not buying gold anymore. I didn't realize I had 2 big sets of gold rings. But these just have texture all on the sides. They're quite sturdy, and then the faces of them are flat. So one has, I don't know, this big fat teardrop. One of them is kind of like a textured circle, and the other one's just an oval, and they're great. I wore them, they're actually really comfy, really nice. They just sit on my fingers really well. I want to try and get rings that fit my middle finger, but unfortunately normal jewelry stores like that, like where you get this costume jewelry stuff from, they don't sell ones big enough. Like these rings are a large and they just fit like my ring fingers. So if I put this on my middle finger, I can only get it to about there before I will have to like wriggle it off. Like there's no way I could get it fully on. So all my rings, I put my rings either on this hand or on this finger or this one. I never really wear them on my other fingers because like I use my hands too much. But these are really nice and sturdy, and I like them. And last but not least is another ring. I promise you guys, I'm pretty much done buying rings and pretty much done buying jewelry until I go through everything. This one is exactly the same as the silver one that I bought because I love this one so much. I nearly grabbed the rose gold one as well, but they only had those ones in small and I pretty much would only wear that on my ring finger. Maybe, yeah, only my ring finger, and that just don't like rings on my ring finger. But so I got the gold version as well, so it's just a little bit more ornate. I don't know, it's just nice and a little bit more blingy. I think the silver one for some reason just looks so nice. Now for my Lush items. Altogether, I think I have spent about $220. This was not all in one huge haul, I will say. It came in several. So I just have the great big box here because I took all the packing peanuts out and I put them on the garden because they said you could. I will say there is a Butterball bath bomb not in here and a creamy candy bubble bar. I went to there's a shopping centre about 40 minutes south that has a Lush. I was just walking past and I bought a Butterball and a creamy candy and a bottle of Nana shower gel. So there is a shopping centre. I'm kind of in the middle of Lush. The reason why I bought this stuff online is because I don't actually have a local store anymore. There's a shopping centre about 40-50 minutes south, and there's another one about 40 minutes north, or an hour north, which was my local shopping centre that had one, but I wasn't going to like specifically travel all the way to either of those stores just to buy things. But my mum and I were walking past the one that's much further south one day. I went in and bought a creamy candy bubble bar, what's it called? Butterball bath bomb, and a bottle of the Nana shower gel. The reason why this is empty at the bottom is because I have to store this one upside down because this one is, I don't know if you can see, but it's a lot thicker and a lot more jelly-like than the rest of them, so this one I have to store upside down. But this one says, oh Nana, start your day with this pudding scented treat and you'll be ready to let the good times roll. So this whole bit just like plonked down. This must be new because when I used to seriously buy stuff at Lush, the Nana shower gel was not available. And to be completely honest, I never really followed this stuff for a while. Oh my god though. If you love caramel, like caramelly burnt brown sugar scent, this is going to be your best friend. I'm going to go through the shower gels first. I tried to buy items that I hadn't really used before because I wanted to give myself, you know, I wanted to try new items and things that, instead of just buying the same few items that I always bought. But I bought a second Nana shower gel. I now have two. I only buy the small ones. I refuse to buy anything bigger, except sometimes at Christmas I'll buy a big Lush Snow Fairy, but that's about it. I only buy the little ones because it makes me use it sparingly, and I really only use these ones on like special occasions. I will buy these ones over Bath & Body Works because Bath & Body Works ones are not even 100 mils, I don't think. I think they're 70 and they're like $3 more expensive, so these ones are being bought instead. But I liked the Nana that much that when I did one of my orders, I went and bought another one. Like, that's how much I like it. I also picked up a Dirty Spring Wash shower gel. I cannot do a massive Lush haul without one of these. The Dirty shower gel is, again, one of my favorites. Oh, it's so strong, peppermint, and I love it. And normally I would buy just the original Source peppermint and tea tree one all year round, except it makes you freezing cold. The mixture of the tea tree oil and the mint makes you so cold, and I refuse to do that in the winter. So while the weather is still a bit cold, I will use this one because this one doesn't make you as cold. This one might be really refreshing because this one has menthol in it, so this one might be just really refreshing and awakening and make you feel really cleansed, but like this isn't going to make you freezing cold. I also got the Almond Blossom one. This one doesn't smell as amazing as I thought it would, but I can probably see that this one will be one that will transform in the shower, and it also depends on like what you use it with. So this one is the Almond Blossom, and it says, the delicate blossoms of spring reimagined as a softening shower gel enriched with almond milk and the scent of sparkling sugared confections. So this one might be a little bit better for like just softening the skin and stuff like that. I've never tried this one before. And these other two shower gels, I know I've got a lot of shower gels, I haven't tried either. So this is the American Cream. This is the only thing I tried brand new. The Lush Butterball and the Butterball and the Creamy Candy Bubble Bar, I've used those before, and I just bought those in store before I bought any of these, so I just used those. But like, I was saving this stuff for this haul because I wanted to just show you guys what I got. But I have the American Cream Shower Gel. Again, never used this one, but the sound of this one just really intrigued me. It says cleansing fresh strawberries and uplifting fresh orange juice. This one I'm going to have to actually try in the shower because smelling it just out of the bottle, I don't know if I like it. I like it, but I don't know if I really like it, if that makes sense. So this is the Plum Rain. It says the rains have arrived, bringing rich plum juice and umeboshi infusion for succulent, fruity cleansers. Had to go get things to put them in. I did buy the greener sandwich bags. These are probably not still the absolute best things to put them in. However, I have labeled the bags. If I like the bath bomb, because a lot of these I haven't tried before, if I like that bath bomb, I will keep that bag and continuously reuse it for that same bath bomb until I can no longer use the bag anymore. I just thought these ones at this point would be slightly better. There's no point in buying Lush products that are packaging free, that are better for the environment, and putting them in normal clip lock bags. No point. Next item is 2 creamy candy bubble bars. As I said, I did have a third one, but I used it. These are my favorite. These are amazing. Not only do they smell amazing, but they actually create so many good bubbles. Our bath here, I don't know if it's the tap itself or the actual water, but we don't have very good water pressure in our bath, so we don't necessarily get big bubbles. A lot of the normal shower gels that I use don't bubble up, but that also could, like, properly, but that also could be because they're just shower gels, like they don't actually have the bubble stuff. These, I only use a quarter of one of these in the bath. Now, the bubbles are pretty much gone by the time I get out, but I used half. The first one that I had months ago, because I only bought one day, I used half. And I kid you not, it was one of those times where I had to rinse the bath for like 20 minutes when I was done. The bubble bar, this is the gold finger. So I've written on it, I've labeled it with a Sharpie so you guys can see, but I'll turn it around. So this is just literally like a gold finger. I'm not taking these out of the bags because they are going to be covered in, this one in particular, I will be covered in glitter. And another reason why I wanted these in sealable bags is because the scent, even standing next to the box, I can still smell it all, and the scents don't necessarily mix together. I don't want that extreme scent through our house. And also, I don't know why, but like having all those scents around tends to give me a bit of a cold type thing, but I also like to separate them. But yeah, this is basically caramel scented, and when I pull this out of the bag, oh my god. This with the Nana shower gel is going to be amazing. I've never used this one. I don't know how well this one bubbles up. I might only use half, but it honestly wasn't that expensive. But this was like $7.95 I think for these. Is the Think Pink Bath Bomb. It is bright pink. I could have honestly sworn this used to be like the Butterball size and it had a little rose in the top. I could have sworn that's what it was. Or maybe that's the Sex Bomb one. But I could have sworn the Think Pink was not this size. I swear I've bought this before and it was not this size. This is another bubble bar. This is Party Popper. And it's bright orange and yellow with what I believe to be popping candy. Again, a lot of these items never used before. I don't quite know if I will like the smell of this one. I will have to smell this in the bath. This is the Dirty Bath Bomb because, of course, when there's a peppermint one, I'm going to buy it. I've got the Dirty Shower Gel. I've got the Bath Bomb. I will say the bath bomb doesn't smell as good as the shower gel, but like if I use this and then the shower gel as well, maybe even a bit of the Party Popper bath bomb, I think that'd be really, really nice. One is the Intergalactic. Again, I have never used this one. I think it is so cute. I love how it's like all blue, but like with the little swirls. I think that's great. This one is one I'm 100% not sure how I'm gonna like. It just smells very earthy. I mean, it smells nice, but I don't know if it's one I will buy again. Again, I will have to see it in the water. There was so many more items. Again, there were so many more items I wanted to buy and try from Lush. Maybe I will save up and keep some money in my account one day for when they restock the website, because nearly everything was sold out. So not only was I buying things, trying to buy things I haven't bought before, I was also trying to buy whatever's in stock. This is a bubble bar, and this is the Ginkgo. So it is yellow on one side and orangey and yellow on the other. This is something I really don't know how I like. It just smells very, very like earthy. I don't know, it's very strange to me. This one is the Groovy Kinda Love Bath Bomb. So this one I think is in the support of the LGBTQ community. I can almost smell this one outside of the bag. Whew. I love how it's rainbow. Absolutely love how it's rainbow. I think it's fantastic. It smells very musky. Maybe with a hint of some mandarin or citrus oil, maybe. My camera is about to die, so I will be right back. Camera battery died. I hope it has enough charge in it. It's been sitting there for, I want to say 25 minutes or so, so I'm hoping it has enough charge for me just to finish this video, so I'm sorry if I don't know where I was up to. One more shower gel in the box, I completely forgot. I bought the Honey I Washed the Kids shower gel. I don't buy the soap, I don't buy bar soap at all. But I won't buy the soap, so I buy the shower gel version. I must say, this is the first time I think I've had the shower gel version. And it smells so much more honey than I remember. Or maybe they put more honey in the shower gel to make it that syrupy consistency. I don't know. But oh my god, it is so good. The Honey I Wash the Kids soap and the Rockstar was my absolute favourite. They still have the Honey I Wash the Kids, but they don't have the Rockstar. At one point, I loved this so much, I mixed this in with my shampoo, so my hair smelled like it. That is just, for some reason to me, this is such a calming, comforting scent. Yeah, it says for hair and skin. I'll never use these on my hair, particularly when my hair is so dry, because I have used the shower gels in my hair before and it's so dry. Excited about this is the Cream Egg Bubble Bar. I also labeled them so I don't have to look up everything. But basically it's like the shape of an egg and it's got little splotches on it. This is probably the only one that looks like a 5-year-old made it, but it's so cute. And it smells so good. It's like pepperminty and cocoa butter, and when you feel this one, like you can feel, particularly on like the stuff that's in the middle, you can just feel the cocoa butter in that one, and I can feel it's going to be like really nice and moisturizing. I have a strawberries and cream bath bomb. So this one is the one that's in the shape of the strawberry, which Shadow is running around at the moment in all the sun because I got all the windows open, the sun's out. I've just put my car in the backyard. And oh my gosh, this is so good. This would go well with the Creamy Candy Bubble Bar. This would go well with the American Cream Shower Gel. Possibly even Plum Rain. Sorry, not Plum Rain. Almond Blossom. Maybe. I don't know. But definitely American Cream, the Creamy Candy Bubble Bar. I have never had this one before. This is the Bright Side Bubble Bar. I don't know why I never bought this, but oh my gosh. I hate mandarin. I do not say that lightly. Like, I do not say the word hate very often. I can't. Ugh, I don't like saying that I hate something. I hate mandarin. But this smells amazing. I now need to find the most amazing citrus bath bomb to use with this. I may have bought one once before, but it was probably when I was like 13, 14. 14 was when I started working getting into Lush. So about I might have bought one when I was about 14. For the life of me, I can't remember. They never had these ones in store, because I used to always shop in store. This is the first time I've ever bought Lush products online. So again, each store gets like kind of their own choice. I get the Comforter Bubble Bar because this is beautiful. I love this one. I wanted to get the Blue Skies and Fluffy Clouds one so I could have all three, but honestly, I'm not going to buy it if I'm not that into it. It smells amazing. I don't think I actually fully sealed some of these bags. I also buy the Comforter Bath Bomb because I love the Comforter Bubble Bar, and one day I want to use half the bath bomb and some of the bubble bar and have like a comforter scented bath. It is one of my favourite scents. Oh, it's absolutely incredible. I've left the front door open and I think some of the school kids that are walking past can hear me talking. Same shape, I also got the Blackberry. I have bought the Blackberry before and I do really like it. It's just to me, this is my calming scent. So this would be this is like my version of lavender. We're not the biggest fan of lavender in this house. I've never really grown up using it. My mum absolutely hates it. And so to me, lavender's not really a calming scent. But when I smell this, this is like my calming scent. Buy one Choco Mint. Normally I would buy like 3 or 4. But it said they didn't have many left and I wanted to leave some for other people. But the Choco Mint, again, is one of my absolute favourites. I thought, I've got enough. I don't need to buy like a huge amount. maybe in a couple of weeks I might save up and order some more and put like a few more Choco Mints in there. Because they are a limited, like they're a permanent item, and so I can get that instead of the dirty one, and I can use that with like the dirty shower gel and stuff. But the Choco Mint is one I always have to put in an order now as well because it's beautiful. I do have one Lush Butterball because again, I will use this whole one in the bath because half of a small one is not enough. So I do use a whole one, also because the Butterball's only like $4.95 or something, so it's not that bad. But I always have to have a Butterball. There was 2 in here, but I've used one. So Butterball is something that when I'm doing a Lush haul, I automatically pick up 1 or 2, regardless if now it's online or if it's in store. It is something I always grab 1 or 2 of. I love using that with like my Bath & Body Works vanilla shower gel, or really any vanilla shower gel that you really love. I really like using that with. I think that would pair very well with the Almond Blossom shower gel. I feel like sitting down and doing a video on my favourite Lush items and my favourite things to pair them with. Lush products, and then to pair them with like non-Lush products. I think that would be actually really good. Before I use too many of these items, I think that would be really nice. Full size item. This is another creamy candy because... Why is this in this? Oh, because one of the orders that I did, it was to arrive during that torrential rain. And this was the only bubble bar I had in that order because it was all the shower gels and I think 1 or 2 bath bombs, and then this was in the last one, but pretty much all those shower gels was my last order. And so they wrapped this up because I got a note in there saying, hey, we heard about the rain, so they wrapped it up so like it's got something extra so that it didn't just melt or get wet in the box. I'm very lucky that it arrived the day after the rain stopped. But they did leave a note in there, I remember, saying that, hey, because of the rain, we've wrapped this one up. So I remember that. And I do very much appreciate that. That was my huge haul. That was all my extreme Lush items. I am probably going to use something tonight. Who knows? But yeah, so that was my extreme haul. The stuff I have, I'm not going to link everything down below, because particularly the jewelry items, they don't really sell those online. Colette tends to have different items, and with them being on sale, they might not be online. But I'm going to try my best to fill out my description box how I please. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sorry if the end was all over the place. Shadows running around, my battery died, etc. I am now going to clean this up and go wash and clean my car because it is filthy and I got a new stereo and I just want a clean car. So thank you for watching and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!